Hey girl, hey. All right, you guys, so we're back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the BBO 2 premiere. So yeah, you guys, it basically starts out with all the girls doing their intros or like basically pulling up and doing all their spiels and their talks. And to be honest with you, like I really just get annoyed sometimes with this part of the show because I feel like they're like giving try hard, like especially Tokyo, like in her intro or in the introduction of the show. Basically she's saying like, oh yeah, if you're on BBO, you know that you've reached the status, like you're that girl, you're the one if you're on BBO. And I'm like, girl, bye, like goodbye, good night, have a seat, take a nap, do something, because what? BBO is the pinnacle, baby girl? No. No. That's why half the girls that's on that show are auditioning at Baddies. Like, girl, if you don't stop it, like, get out of here with that. So I don't know, like that. I don't know. It just, to me, it's just like they're trying too hard, and I don't like that. I don't like that for them at all. So that's pretty much the OGs of the show having their intros. So after that, we move on to, who is this? We move on to Slim, Ghetto Barbie, and some other girl. I'm not sure what her name is. Hold on. JG is her name. I'm thinking she's saying that she's a rapper and an entrepreneur and all this and that. This little group gives like shady vibes, like they're trying to shade each other already. So I definitely see this friendship or this like little, initial union not lasting too long because they're already like on that weird stuff that they be on. All right, so then we move on to the next set of girls. I don't know everybody's name yet, but I do know Heaven Marina because she was on Baddies, and I feel like she's still giving the same energy that she gave on Baddies. She kind of seems cute, like a girl's girl, but I don't know where exactly that's going to go. But who I was so excited to see, oh my God, my girl, Pretty P, okay? Heavy on the pretty, okay? So I was excited to see her. To be honest with y'all, I'm sad. My heart is hurt because I really, really, really want her back on Zeus. I want her on Baddies. I want her back with her trio, Ivory, DTB, and her. So, I'm a little bit sad. But I think she's going to do her thing on BBO, so I'm excited. I'm just happy she's on my screen. So, yeah, they get to talking and everything, but Pretty P, she kind of seemed like, Pretty P just has a dry kind of personality anyway. Not, like, in a bad way, but that's just her personality. Like, she just kind of like, she, like, scoped the scene. Like, she's very observant. Like, she don't really get all into the conversation, and she don't really get super talkative and, whatever. She plays it cool. So I like that, actually. That's like one of my favorite things about Pretty P. So yeah. So then they get back to the OG house, and Larue and Kayla LaRue and Tequila are kind of going at it about, I guess, something that LaRue said that was shady about Tequila. But my thing is, LaRue is shady, so there's no need to ever take anything she says too seriously, because that's all she do is shade people. Like, no shade. But her, LaRue and Big Lex start kind of going back and forth about it. And then all of a sudden, Tokyo is like, I don't care about none of that. LaRue, you've been talking too much, and let's fight. So they get ready to get to fighting, and Tokyo is like, okay, let me take off my eyelashes. All right, you take off your shoes. I'm not gonna sneak you. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get yourself ready. LaRue, oh, we need a bigger space. This space is not big enough in here. And then Vanity, I don't call her Vanity, Tokyo talking about some oh yeah, well, neither one of us can fight, so we really don't need that much room. And then LaRue, oh, well, you're bigger than me, so we need a little bit more space. Tokyo, yeah, you're right, that's true. Let's go in here. I'm like, what in the kindness fade? What is this? What is going on here? Why is this a friendly fade? I'm confused. You get up, LaRue. Tokyo talking about some get up, LaRue. Like, why are you being so nice now? Like, I don't understand. Because even as they're getting ready to fight, Sav doll is like, you guys don't really want to fight. And Tokyo's like, well, I have to fight her because she was doing this and this and that. Like, I don't know. It was given too friendly. It wasn't really given organic. Okay. It wasn't, it was just given like they felt like they needed to fight because of, whatever reason the cameras are running. So they want to fight. So they get to fighting. Tokyo, I will give the first round to Tokyo. She was right when she said neither one of them can fight. So, yeah, it was whatever. It's a bunch of wild punching and throwing. Second round, I would kind of give it to Larue a little bit. So, if I give one to Tokyo, one to Larue, they cancel each other out. Really wasn't even one of them hoes doing names. So, neither one of them was really giving it like they should have been giving it. So, I don't know. I really looked at that like a wash, So now I know BBO is not really a fighting show like that. So that was the only real fade of the show. I feel like maybe that's why they feel like they needed to fight, because that was the only fight that was going to be had for the first episode. I don't know. But like I said, it didn't really feel organic. But, they're bad bitches and they're doing the cute girl thing. So, it's not really up and stuck at this point right now. So we'll wait and we'll see how it goes. My favorite part of the show, again, was just seeing Pretty P. Like, I just love her down. Like, I think, she's definitely my favorite girl on this show. Maybe her and Legacy, I don't know. We'll see, but I love Pretty P all the way down. I honestly feel like in her heart of hearts, she knows she don't belong here. I think in her real soul, deep down, she know that she belongs on Baddies and that this show is like low-key beneath her. I couldn't imagine that she made more on this show than she made on Baddies. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't count nobody's pockets, but whoever needs to talk to Miss Natalie Nunn or Lemmy or whoever, they need to get my girl Pretty P back on the show. I'm gonna be campaigning for that because I want to see her back on Zeus. Okay, so throughout the show, they are actually foreshadowing a few fights. One with Pretty P and somebody else. I think Ghetto Barbie and a girl named Cartier, something like that. And then Big Lex. I think Big Lex and Pretty P are fighting. I'm not sure. I think that's the fight. But I can't really tell because the little foreshadowing or the little montages they do of fights are really not clear. You can't really see everybody's face super clear. You don't know who's fighting or why. But I can say they do look like decent fights, 2 fingers touching. Like, I think that they should be pretty good. I don't know. But we will see. So you guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think about the video in the comments. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.